Hello, hi, I'm Mochiardi, and I am an aspiring artist based in New York City. And I'm here to talk about stuff. I know it's pretty exciting, but let's get to it. As you already know from the title, I'm going to talk about getting laid off and making art to cope. I'm using Ohuhu alcohol markers and the Ohuhu sketchbook in this video. I've also decided that I'm going to do some voiceovers because I live in a pretty noisy neighborhood and I don't want you guys to hear all that. But let's get to the talk and draw. Long story short, the reason why I started this art journey was because, dun dun dun, the band-aid got ripped off and I was laid off from my job. It's kind of amazing what getting laid off will do. You go through emotional turmoil, severe anxiety, then occasionally bounce back with some Buddha level insights. I've always wanted to start an art business, selling stickers, stationery, and all things cute for like years now. But I've always had a job that took up a lot of my time and energy, so the motivation never really came. The job was paying bills, I was a quote unquote a comfortable. So up until now, I never really tried to start this. I guess I have no other choice now. Let's make this clear. I'm a very anxious person in general. I'm terrified of not having a stable job and not having financial security in life. I was raised to be very pragmatic about life. I needed job security, I needed health insurance, I needed to save money to buy a house. You know, the standard stuff your parents want you to do growing up. But times are tough and the economy was looking kinda sketchy. So I'd say the company laid off about 20% of their staff, and it was tough for everyone across the board. I know it's business, but the first thought in my mind was, oh crap, what am I gonna do now? Either or, I'm thankful that I have a pretty level-headed shoulder on my head. Shoulder on my head. Head on my shoulders, you know what I mean. Or is it oldest child mentality? I don't know. But either or, I figured I have to make the best of this. And to be fair, I was already pretty paranoid. Looking at the economy shifting around drastically in the past few years, that I really got my stuff together and started to aggressively save, put money into investments, you know, the adult things. I know as an artist, that kind of stuff really doesn't stick with me. I'm pretty bad with financial stuff, but I figured if things are gonna go down, I'm gonna have to be ready. And luckily, I did save a lot of money. I saved a good amount of money that I'm not looking to get a job right away. I have time. Because let's get real, the average job search nowadays takes anywhere from 6 to 9 months. And God forbid, with my luck, it might take even longer. Which is crazy. I live in one of the most expensive cities in the country. I live in New York City. And as everyone knows, rent here is expensive. And yeah, now you can see where the anxiety comes from. But I won't look at the laying off as a super negative thing. Maybe this is what life had in store for me. Maybe this is the path I'm supposed to take. I don't even know. I'm just reframing it that way so I can look at things objectively. Because if you can't change the outcome of what life has to throw at you, you gotta ride the wave. So I made a plan. Kinda. Number 1, record more art videos. Number 2, edit videos and have a consistent upload schedule. Whew, that's gonna be a challenge. Number 3, open up my shop. Number 4, get better at video editing software, art programs, and networking with the art community in general. Because I feel like collaborating with other artists is such an amazing thing, and you never know, you might establish some good friendships and friendships. What is going on? But yeah, you know the gist. Number 5, to be organized and disciplined. Oh no. I think that is my biggest issue. Being organized and disciplined. Because, doom scrolling is just so easy. So very, very easy. But I will be mindful of that in the future, and I will stop that nonsense. Stop it. Yes. Eventually, I want to make this a full-time gig, but I know it'll take some time and, to build the audience, to get to know me, get my art style straight. I don't know. A lot of things, a lot of factors have to come into play. If any of you have any tips or suggestions about getting into the art business, please let me know. I would appreciate any kind of feedback. I think what's running through my head right now is how I'm going to budget my money for the bills until I find a job, because bills don't stop coming and inflation is a problem. The second thing is, can I really make this art business happen? Am I good enough? These are the kind of questions I have. I feel like the art world is filled with amazing godlike artists, and I am nothing in comparison to that. I want to get to that level eventually, but I may also never get to that level. So I'm going to focus on my own style and building up my skill over time. I mean, what have I got to lose? I think in the next video, I'll post about some products that I'm planning on making for my shop launch, get some feedback, and go from there. I want to build an art community, and I want to collab with fellow art YouTubers and, live the dream. I know I'm pretty... what is it? I know I'm starting out pretty damn late in life, but I don't think giving up is an option. I've always loved art and drawing, and I want to see where this takes me. Meanwhile, the Band-Aid has been ripped off, so I got no choice. I hope you guys support me through this journey, and maybe we'll see where this ends up. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you can like, subscribe, and comment. Oh god, that was so cringy to say. Ooh. Anyway, it does appeal the algorithm gods, so please help me out. I'd be super thankful for any support. Until next time, guys. See ya.